Hi, it's Raina. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do one of the smaller quests from the Bubble Season, and it's with Shadow over here. I'm not sure what it's called, but let's get started and find out. It's not that I didn't want to come home, I just went the wrong way. All these years I've been saving up gifts, all of them for you. If I say it like this, will she like it? Who would like it? The bubble bloom? Oh, you startled me. How long have you been standing there for? Since you said I just went the wrong way. Shadow, are you talking to the bubble bloom? Yes, it's a tradition here on Serenity Island. They say bubbles can wash away not only the dirt, but also your troubles. If you share your worries with a bubble bloom, your mind will be scrubbed free of them. However, this will likely be the last time I speak to a bubble bloom. Oh, are you planning to sell crystal salt somewhere else? Selling crystal salt is just a way to earn blings, the same as with any business. But I've only ever had one reason to earn blings, and that was to save up and buy gifts for my friend. I remember you said you have a friend that you've been searching for but haven't been able to find. Thanks to both of you, everyone has begun to recall many things from the past. I finally remembered that my friend is from the abandoned district. That's wonderful. Now that Serenity Island has been reconnected with the outside world, you'll be able to see them again. True, but it's been so long since I was there. My memory of the abandoned district is so blurry. All that's left are fragments from stories. I wonder if I can still find my way home. Don't worry, standing right here before you is a living map of the Stonewoods abandoned district. Nikki, the best guide in all the land. That's right, we can take you there. The bubble bloom really did wash my worries away. It brought you two here. However, as for your fee, since we're all friends, could you give me a discount? A discount? What are you talking about? Our friendship is priceless. Priceless? Oh, no, no, no. Priceless things are the most expensive. How about we talk about the final discounted price instead? The final discounted price is a good story. I'm very curious about the story between you and your friend. If this journey can complete that story, and I get to witness your reunion, it would be the best reward. It's a deal. If you ask me, my friend is the best storyteller in the entire abandoned district. No, in all of Maryland. I agree, you'll be satisfied. Let's be on our way then. Wait, I haven't settled up with Arid Airy yet. Even the smallest thread counts. You guys go to the abandoned district entrance first and wait for me. Once I'm done with this, I'll head right over. I know why bubbles float. New quest. So we are to go to the abandoned district. Phew, is this the abandoned district? I'm really back. Woohoo, it looks just like how it's described in the stories. You should take a little break. That looks like a heavy box. What's inside it? So many bow knots. I didn't know you liked that kind of accessory, Shadow. No, these are gifts I've bought for my friend. My friend's fabric is quite soft and prone to wear and tear. Back then, due to natural disasters, just stepping outside could cause it to rip in different places. So I've always told myself that I needed to earn a lot of blings and collect beautiful fabrics. That way I could make lots of bow knots and give them to my friend to patch up the tears on her body. I've already saved up so many. Hopefully they'll all be in the patterns she likes. Each bow knot has a different stitch. You've been sewing them for a long time, haven't you? Well, I didn't have much to do while I was taking a break anyway. All right, I've rested enough. Let's go. They've made so many changes to the abandoned district, it's completely different from what I remember. The rubble and ruins are gone, and so many flowers and plants have grown. All the pieces we saw along the way are so relaxed, no longer having to worry about which patch of land might crack or which stone tree might suddenly sink. Every road seems different from before. Was my home in this direction? It's been centuries, so the roads must have changed. Are there any landmarks you can follow? Shadow, do you remember anything distinctive near your home? Something distinctive. Haystacks. Lots of haystacks with flowers next to them. I used to curl up on the haystacks counting my blings when my friend sat next to me telling me stories about Prosperville. The golden fields have plenty of haystacks. Maybe we'll find some clues over there. Let's meet up there. There they are. This wheat field is exactly the same as the one in the village from back then. I remember my home had tall haystacks with flowers blooming beside them. Maybe there are some nearby. Hey, isn't that Caleb? Nikki, let's go ask him for help. This is Nikki talking. Okay, I guess it was supposed to be Shadow talking. Heave ho, turning the soil with my garden hoe amidst the strong wind, refreshing rain, and nourishing sun. Oh, it's Nikki and Momo. Huh? I've never seen this PC before. This is Shadow from Serenity Island. Oh, you too. A lot of PCs have been returning lately. My great-great-great-great-grandma and Bootsy also came back from Serenity Island for a visit. Oh, who is your great-great-great-great-grandma? It's Granny Bubbles. I had no idea. I hadn't seen them in so long. I thought they had left to find refuge. I didn't know they got trapped on the island while trying to protect everyone. You never left the Golden Fields, so no one can blame you for not knowing what was happening on the outside. They told me everything after they returned. Thanks to you, Nikki, they were able to come back home. After they returned, they walked around the Golden Fields a few times. Boots even said, I really must be the great-great-great-great-grandchild of Granny Bubbles, taking care of the fields as well as she cares for her bubble blooms. I've always thought my great-great-great-great-grandma was amazing. She could wield a garden hoe faster than I ever could. This entire wheat field is her achievement. She even came up with the name Golden Fields. Being able to do as good a job as her makes me feel proud. Caleb, to us, you've always been a master at growing wheat. That's right. After everything the Order of Dawn did, it's nothing short of a miracle that this wheat field could thrive again. Your skills in growing wheat are truly remarkable. I remember how the wheat stalks were all burned black. I crawled along the ground searching tirelessly, and after what felt like forever, I finally found a single wheat seed. I planted that seed right here, watering it by day and sleeping beside of it at night. In my dreams, I could hear the soil shifting, and when I woke up, a little sprout had emerged. It's hard to put into words, but it feels like every stalk of wheat that grows is another piece of home taking root in the soil. Oh, Miss Shadow, where was your home exactly? I honestly don't remember. I don't remember either. There are haystacks here, but nothing else seems familiar. Maybe my home wasn't around here at all. Caleb, do you know of any place in the abandoned district that has both haystacks and flowers? Haystacks? Let me think. The Market of Mirth. I delivered wheat there once and saw huge haystacks with flowers growing beside them. That name, I remember it. I set up a stall there before. Caleb, thank you so much for your help. Come on, let's go to the Market of Mirth. No need to thank me. Miss Shadow, if you happen to see my grandma and Bootsy, tell them to visit more often and check in on the wheat. Alright, so here is where I am. This haystack feels familiar, but I don't recall things being this lively near my home. Wait, isn't that Granny Oversleeves? Do you know Granny Oversleeves? Let's go ask her. She might know where your friend is. Nikki, Momo, you're back. What have you two been up to lately? Are you tired? Granny Oversleeves, Momo and I traveled to many places and met so many new friends, but we're not tired at all. That's wonderful. Oh, and who is this? Granny Oversleeves. I can't remember names anymore, but I recall you were always with another little PC. Why aren't you with her today? Granny Oversleeves, do you know Shadow? Oh, this old rag may have trouble remembering names, but I never forget the little ones. Back then, life was much harder than it is now. Everyone had so many tears in their clothes, and there was never enough threads to mend them. Everyone would toil in the fields planting wheat by day, and by night they'd crouch by the edges, counting their threads, terrified that tying one more knot might run them short. Even so, there would always be a few little pieces sitting by the haystacks, eagerly listening to stories. Yep, that's your friend. Though her fabric was always full of tears, she sure had a talent for telling captivating tales. When she told stories, even the stingiest PC would willingly part with half a scrap of cloth for a seat. Wow, Shadow's friend must have really told some amazing stories. Oh, absolutely. Stories like the one about the barren land transforming into a golden wheat field. Oh my, back then those little pieces were so captivated that they forgot to go home. But as soon as the sun was set, she'd always keep an eye on the road. The moment she spotted you in the distance, she'd quickly pack up her things and follow you home. Speaking of which, it's been a long time since I've seen you come to pick her up. Little one, tell me, did you two have a fight? Granny, I went on a long trip and didn't get a chance to tell my friend before I left. I haven't been home in a long time. Do you think she's mad at me? Or maybe she's completely forgotten about me? Threads can always be reconnected and knots can always be untied. Go find her. As long as you still hold her in your heart and keep that thread in your hand, no knot will be too hard to untangle. You're right. When you two have made up, remember to come visit me together. It's been so long since I've heard that little piecey tell a story. Whenever she did that, the haystack would be surrounded by listeners all eager to hear. Haystack? Granny Oversleeves, do you remember where the haystack was? Oh dear, I'll have to think hard about that one. Thank you, Granny Oversleeves. I'm finally able to go home now. Yes, this is the spot. This is where my friend used to sit on the haystack and tell stories. It feels like no one's lived here for a long time. She's not here. Maybe your friend hasn't returned home yet. How about we wait here for a little while? It's been so long. Do you think she will come back? Maybe she's already forgotten this place and about me. Shadow, don't lose hope. I believe your friend treasures you just as much as you treasure them. If you both used to live here, there may be some clues nearby as to where she went. Right, let's split up and search. Tattered bow knot. Left by Shadow's friend. It's a bow knot, but it's all tattered and torn. I should take it back to Shadow. This is the bow knot I gave her. Does that mean during that disaster that she... Or maybe it's just been so long and she couldn't wait for me to return. Let's keep looking. Maybe she just moved somewhere else and accidentally left this bow knot behind. No, she wouldn't leave this place. We promised each other this is home. Shadow. We crawled through rubble and made it past the flames. Even when our threads and buttons were barely holding together, we always found our way back here. I traveled everywhere to earn blings, patching up my friend with whatever fabric we had. No matter how badly she was hurt, she refused to rest. The moment she regained even a little strength, she would get up and tell stories. Right there on that haystack, she said, "Golden wheat will sprout from barren land, golden flowers will bloom among the rubble, and the warmth of our fabric will shine brighter than the sun." But if her wounds couldn't be stitched back together, and our home is no more, where will I go to hear the end of the story? Shadow? Isn't that Twinkle? The one who told stories about Serenity Island? Could she be? Shadow, it's been a long time. Twinkle, you're okay. I was so afraid. Why did you move away? I dreamed of you drifting away on a bubble. So I moved to the only place in the abandoned district where bubbles still float by. The Stellar Fishing Ground. That's right, but I never forgot this place. I come back every few days to check. Thankfully, the bubbles have brought you back to me. Shadow, do you still remember that story? Golden wheat will sprout from barren land. A long time ago, this place was ravaged by disaster. The land became so barren that no wheat could grow, and many Pisces left. The Pisces who stayed behind clutched the last grain of wheat in their hands, resting on the edges of the field. In their dreams, a silver gale brought them a feather. When they awoke, the waves of wheat would rise once more, and the lost children would return home, riding on bubbles from afar. And sure enough, the wheat grew again, and the Pisces who had left returned. Yes, that's when everyone realized that those who left had drawn the danger away, allowing the roots of the wheat to quietly grow deeper. Listen, Shadow. The stone trees are asking the wind to carry their thanks, and I want to say, welcome home. Twinkle, before I left, I didn't even have the chance to leave you a message. But you left me with the possibility of a story, helping me realize that the barren land could still be filled with wheat, and that the tale wasn't over. From this moment on, we can continue writing the story together. This story is so moving. I love the story too. Every Pisces who holds on to a wheat seed will see the waves of wheat rise once again, and then they will be reunited, finally able to see each other again. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Momo. Thank you for saving Serenity Island and helping me find my way home. You're welcome, but perhaps it's the bubbles you should really thank. In the beginning, it was the bubbles that set us on the journey to Serenity Island. If not for them, we wouldn't have known of your story. It was the bubbles, too, that brought my story to everyone, bringing new wheat seeds to this land. And mine, too. Then, wherever your travels may take you, don't forget to occasionally come back and check on the wheat seeds. Don't worry, we will. Nikki, Momo, I hope that wherever your journey takes you, you will always be greeted by the sweet fragrance of wheat, and that the land you pass through will bloom with new stories. Okay, I know why Bubbles Float quest is now complete. A very cute, very nice one. Got something tied up there, because there's a few loose ends, so there's one of them tied up. Alright, well, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you got something from it, please leave a like, and I hope you have an awesome day.